Well, the big story that we've been tracking, Ramalinga Raju, a doyen of the IT industry, will now be behind bars for almost 7 years. Shweta.
Thanks very much, Vishnu. That's right. The founder and chairman of IT major Satyam, Ramalinga Raju, has been sentenced to 7 years in jail with a fine of 5 crore rupees after he was convicted in the country's biggest accounting fraud. His brother B. Ramaraju, the former chief financial officer of Satyam, Vadlamani Srinivas, and the former director Ram Mainampati are among those who have been sentenced to 7 years in jail as well. Ramalinga Raju, remember, was one of the biggest names in the IT world, a poster boy in many ways, a man who headed a company that could do no wrong. But the scam, which came to light in January 2009, revealed that the company was manipulating the account books. It was inflating profits, as well as there were fake fixed deposits, a fake number of employees, and many other frauds that had taken place to the tune of thousands of crores of rupees. Ramalinga Raju was arrested by Andhra Pradesh Police's Crime Investigation Department 2 days after he himself confessed to the fraud in the form of a letter. He, along with his brother Ramaraju and others, were also arrested. Over 3,000 documents and over 200 witnesses have been examined in a trial that began nearly 6 years ago. Uma Sudhir has been tracking the scam as well as the trial and today's story closely. Uma, this is a scam which has obviously shocked everyone in the corporate world, but finally a sentence coming in 7 years. Was it on expected lines?
I would think it is on expected lines, because the kind of documentation, the kind of a case that the CBI had really built off, in a sense, built up. I must say kudos to the CBI investigating agency, which managed to go through so many voluminous documents. There was a lot of electronic data and doubts whether that kind of an evidence can be used as evidence and will be accepted in a court of law. But of course, one of the most complicated cases with international ramifications as well, with Ramalinga Raju and all the other 9 accused also being found guilty and convicted in the sections of 120B as well as 420. The maximum sentence that they have been given is 7 years in jail. All of them getting the same quantum of sentence of 7 years. The fine, however, the quantum of fine is going to vary. A1 and A2 have been asked to pay, which is Ramalinga Raju and Ramaraju, the brothers, have been asked to pay 5 crore rupees each. As far as Ramalinga Raju is concerned, he has already spent 32 months in jail, and therefore that will have to be taken out of this 7 years in jail that they have been sentenced to. Second, all of them presumably will appeal in a higher court of law, and when they appeal, if the bail petition is admitted, then they can ask for suspension of the sentence, which is beginning to start running now. We expect that in a short while. They're just standing, in fact, outside the court premises, and they are expected to be taken out from here and straight to jail after the mandatory health checkups and so on. As you know, Shweta, Ramalinga Raju, the earlier sentence after he was arrested in January 2011. In fact, in 2010 August, he had, because of his illness, and sought bail, and he was out of jail for 2 months, and then came back to jail, and finally got bail in November 2011. Meaning to say that he has spent 32 months in jail. But even in his plea before the judge, after being found guilty on several counts, what he had done was to say that he has, in fact, carried out a lot of social activities, including services like the 108 ambulance, which have served the public very well. The second thing that he spoke about is the fact that he needs to take care of his family, including an 87-year-old mother, and also the fact that he's already served 32 months in jail. His health condition is not good. These were the pleas that he put before the judge, to say that those must be kept in mind by the judge before the sentence is given to him. So now 7 years in prison, Ramalinga Raju and the others, all of them will be going to jail right now, because they don't have the option of a mandatory bail, which would have come only if their sentencing was for less than 3 years. All of them convicted for 120B criminal conspiracy as well as for cheating 420, and that's the case in which they've got this maximum sentence of 7 years.